Hello everyone and welcome to yet another video on this old Packard Bell desktop computer. Some of you may remember that I uploaded a video about 2 months ago where I tried out Windows 7 on this old PC. That video was very well received to my surprise and is currently the most viewed video on my channel, so thank you all so much for the support lately. In the comments I also got lots of suggestions for different operating systems to try out, most of which sounded like fun, while others kind of impossible. But for today's video, as a 1000 subscriber special, I thought it would be fun to check out some of your suggestions. I have chosen 7 operating systems, some of them being different Windows versions, along with some Linux distros and some other stuff. Of course, I cannot install anything without preparing some media first. I've got some blank CDs and brand new USB drives to use as installation media. Before we do anything with this old PC, let's get some operating systems prepared for installation. The first thing I did was go on my main PC and download each operating system from their respective website. Both Windows 98 and Windows 8 Developer Preview were easily available from archive sites like the Internet Archive and WinWorld PC. Meanwhile, with the Linux distros, I did some research on each to see which versions would work on this old PC, and once I had some good ideas, I downloaded each of the necessary installation media files. I ended up with 7 operating systems to try out: Windows 98, Windows 8 Developer Preview, Ubuntu, Linux Lite, Q4 OS Aquarius, Haiku OS, and Android x86. All of these being 32-bit versions of course, since the old Packard Bell PC has a 32-bit AMD Athlon processor. I also downloaded a couple other versions of some operating systems just in case there was any trouble with trying out any of the original ones I had downloaded, which is why there are 2 versions of Linux Lite and Ubuntu showing up here. The first operating system I wanted to test was Windows 98, but the installation process requires a CD and a boot floppy. While I have plenty of blank CDs on hand, I don't have any floppy disks, so I had to make use of my new USB drives that I recently bought to turn one of them into a USB boot drive without the need for a floppy disk. This would allow us to boot into the Windows 98 installation media on the old PC later. I followed this useful tutorial by Phil's Computer Lab, which clearly explains how to make a USB boot drive for Windows 98. All I needed to do was download the necessary files shown in the tutorial, insert the USB drive to my PC, and write the boot floppy image file to the drive, making sure the correct drive was selected, of course. Afterwards, I inserted a blank CD and burned the Windows 98 installation ISO file to it, which only took a few minutes. Finally, I downloaded Ventoy, which is a simple tool that allows you to make a bootable USB drive for installation media. It lets you copy multiple ISO files to it, and features a simple and convenient boot menu where you can select which installation media you want to boot from. I thought this would be perfect for booting up the other operating systems I wanted to try out, rather than resorting to burning lots of DVDs. After plugging in another new USB drive into my main PC, I opened ventoy2disk.exe. All I needed to do was select the new USB drive in the device menu, click install, and a few seconds later, I could drag and drop the installation media files for each operating system. I would need to wait a little while for the copy process to complete, but after that everything was ready. Let's now head back over to the old PC. So now that I've got the installation media ready here, well, let's turn off this PC and, well, get some operating systems installed. Of course, I don't want to be overwriting this existing Windows XP install, so yeah, I'll use this SSD that I used in the Windows 7 installation video. I'll get this installed into the PC, and, well, then we can just reformat it and get some operating systems. We can try them out on that instead. Alright, so yeah, just getting the, well, current SSD out. I've still got it attached to this bracket because I've just never bothered to remove it, and to be fair, it helps it stand up easier, so there we go. Remove this, there we go. So yeah, that has, well, the current installed XP on it. Don't want to overwrite that, so yeah, it looks identical, but yeah, this has the Windows 7 install that I did couple of months ago for that video. And yeah, I'm just gonna, well, put it in here. There we go, simple as that. And now, I've got a different SSD in. I'll have to just put it there, out of the way. Okay, now, put the side panel back on. Now, put this back. Right. PC's plugged back in. Yeah, it's loading back into Windows 7, and that's because obviously I haven't done anything with this SSD ever since, well, that video that I did where I installed Windows 7 on it. It's trying to install drivers for all the PCI stuff I've added. Okay, so it's added the USB, but not anything else. But anyway, what I want to do is boot up into Windows 98. So, right, let's restart and get out of Windows 7. What is it? F8 boot device. Okay, so yeah, what I'm going to do is, now that I'm in the boot menu, I'll get this pink USB drive in. I am noticing, yeah, it says USB floppy drive or zip. I mean, I could try it anyway. Didn't work, did it? No. I do hope this PC supports USB booting. Will it even show up in here? Oh no, there it is, it's there, okay. Yeah, this is the Windows 98 boot floppy. And yeah, you can tell because it's formatted as a 1.4 megabyte drive. It's not working, is it? It's not booting from USB. Am I actually going to have to make my own bootable floppy? Which is going to be a bit of a problem because I don't even have a floppy disk. Right, well, let's try. I'm going to restart again. This time, try something else. Thankfully, this reboots in like 5 seconds. Right, so if I go into the BIOS this time. So I could try first boot device. So there's USB floppy drive, USB zip. Let's try doing this. And then hard disk last. Let's save and exit. See if that works. If it doesn't, then I'll have to find out another way of doing this, which I probably should have looked at first, but anyway. It's not actually doing anything. Okay, I have just thought of something that I could do, and that is, instead of trying to boot from the USB, I could instead use the totally authentic Windows 98 setup disk that I made, because that is bootable. I should be able to run like all the commands I need to run, so if I just do Control-Delete real quick, which doesn't actually work, like the computer's completely stuck here. Wow. Okay, let's eject USB, and okay, now it's restarting. There we go. Okay. Right, let's do F8, and yeah, let's just get this in here. I know it's barely on camera, but there we go. Right, so the disk is in. Yes, boot from CD, please. There we go. So now we're here, but what I want to do is, yeah, exit. Yes, F3. What I need to do is, so I need to run fdisk. There we go. Right, so fdisk. Yes, large disk support. Has NTFS partitions. Alright. Okay. Just need to set up a new partition. So, yeah. That's verifying drive integrity. Okay. That's good. That's what it's supposed to do. Okay. Do you wish to use the maximum available size? Let's do that. I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? In fact, what I should have done was delete the existing partition. I just realised I'm an idiot. Let's just return. Right, let's do 3 to delete. 4. All data stored will be lost, yes. Let's delete 1 and 2. Yes. Okay, and now... There we go. So now there's nothing. Right, so what I want to do is create primary. Don't use maximum available size. Enter partition size or percent to create a primary DOS partition. I'm just going to do an 8 GB partition. I think that's plenty for Windows 98. Let's do 8,000. Okay. So let's continue. Now let's set active partition. Let's just do 1 because that's what it is. There we go. Okay, so now just make sure. So there it is, 8,000 megabytes, 7% used. That's probably fine. So now, okay, so you must restart. Any drivers you've created or changed must be formatted after you restart. So yeah, let's escape, Control Delete, and then let's boot from the CD. In fact, while I'm at it, let's just go back in BIOS and make sure that it's not trying to boot from USB anymore. So let's change this to CD, change this to hard disk, and then change this to disabled. Should just boot directly from the CD automatically this time. Okay, let's see. Yep, boot from CD. So not quite automatic, but close enough. Right, so boot from CD. Yeah, I think I did this, then I exited setup. Right, so yeah, there's probably an easy way of doing this, but right, 3. Okay, so now what I want to do is format C and then /S. Yes, do it. There we go. Now it's formatting the 8 GB partition on the 120 GB SSD. There we go. Volume label. Let's call it Win98. Yeah, how original. And now, finally, let's just do. Okay, there we go. So now the SSD should be ready to have Windows 98 installed on it. So let's Control-Delete and restart the system. I am aware you can copy the setup files from the disk to the to the SSD to make it faster, but I'm just going to see what happens if I just do it from the disk. So yeah, boot from CD. Okay, so yeah, welcome to setup. The setup program prepares Windows 98 to run on your computer. To set up Windows now, press enter. Yep, let's do that. Already has an operating system installed. That shouldn't be possible because I literally deleted the partitions. Let's just do that. I hope the formatting and everything actually worked. Right, let's do that. Okay. Copying files needed for setup. And now, oh, there we go. Welcome to Windows 98 setup. Congratulations on choosing Windows 98. Yep. 27 years later. That's so weird, actually. This is nearly 3 decades old. Right, so yeah, you can connect to the internet quickly and easily. I would like to hope so, through dial-up and everything. Well, anyway, let's continue. So yeah, of course, install to C Windows. I've never, ever done the Windows 98 setup on an actual computer before. I've only ever done it in a virtual machine, on like my main computer, for example. Let's do a custom install, why not? It doesn't install the games by default. That's wrong. Let's fix that. In fact, let's do everything. And yes, even web TV for Windows, so that's nearly 400 megabytes, but yeah, let's just try it, why not? It's not like I'm going to be keeping this installation anyway, since I'm going to be overwriting it eventually, but this is just a bit of fun, I guess. The more stuff to try out, the better. Well, let's do, yeah, Win98. There we go. Let's change it to UK keyboard, because that's what I've got. As long as that's even here. There it is. British keyboard, and then with, yeah, English, British. There we go. And then, yeah, United Kingdom. And then, yeah, setup now has enough information to start copying Windows 98 files to your computer. Let's do that. See how long it takes. I did this in a virtual machine and it took about 5 minutes to install. So let's see how long it takes here. Oh, less than a minute. Okay, just about done then. And yeah, there we go. Restart, hopefully for the final time. Also, I've realised I really should, for the front panel, obviously, because it's from, well, front panel's from the iMedia PC down there. I install it and then put it on this working iConnect PC. I should probably remove these stickers here, not the XP one, but like the Pentium 4 one and the ATI one. Like I should put like an AMD one over this or something and maybe take this off, but I'll just leave it for now. But yeah, as you guys would know from watching previous videos, yeah, this PC has a AMD Athlon XP 2000 Plus processor, I believe, and NVIDIA integrated graphics, which are quite poor, but they're at least good enough to show a desktop. And here we go. We're at the Windows 98 desktop. Will we hear sound? Probably not. Okay. Well, no sound or video drivers, but we're at least in Windows 98 now. Awesome. Okay. Right. Let's just close that. So yeah, we're in Windows 98. You can see, yeah, standard PCI graphics adapter. Can't change anything. I can set it to monochrome, which I won't do. Yeah. I mean, I could try. It's already installed. Yeah. Okay. We'll just go without that for now. Might be able to sort it later. I will go and see if there's any sound available of any kind. Because to be fair, the speakers are plugged into the sound card right now. So maybe if it was plugged into the internal, like the built-in audio jack, maybe that would work. Let's see. Okay, no playback devices. Yeah, it's not. I do have one interesting thing though. Will it recognize USB devices? If I just put in this blue one, which I put Ventoy on, if I just insert that. Oh, it's detected it straight away. Although, doesn't look like it's going to work. And yeah, it just doesn't find one. Lovely. And yeah, it's not there. Alright, well, I'll remove it for now. So, USB support with Windows 98. Although, saying that, I was watching a video tutorial earlier, and it did mention that there was a USB driver that you could get for Windows 98. The only problem is, with USB not working at the moment at all, I'm going to have to burn it to a CD, which sucks, but I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, well, I've got this CD loaded with a bunch of drivers. CD drives being funky. What? Okay, so moving the mouse fixes it. Alright, cool. What the? That's so weird. Whatever. Right, let's see if it reads the disk. There we go. Okay, so, there it is. And yeah, you can see all the drivers I've got loaded on the disk. So, first I'm just gonna install the USB thing first. Yeah. Yeah. Must restart. Okay, let's do that. So yeah, that's a USB driver, which, well, it should let Windows 98 work with the USB devices better, hopefully. We'll see. And then this time, I'll try plugging in a USB drive again. If it still doesn't work, then oh well. It's not really a big deal. Okay. There we go. So if I put in this, this blue USB drive with Ventoy on it, will it read it? That's a resounding nope. Another port maybe? A refresh? Nope. Well, I could. I'll shut down and then, wow. That's the fastest shutdown I've ever seen. Holy crap. I'll just eject the disk. Maybe after a restart it'll read the USB drive. It would be nice to have USB support in some way. Yeah, it does boot fast, wow. Is it appearing? Nah, it ain't working. I have noticed the 5 1/4 inch drive is now a 3 1/4 inch, but there we go. Right, let's just eject it. Let's get the driver disk back in. Oh yeah, I have to move the mouse to make it open for whatever reason. That's so strange. I'll never understand that, but that's a funny quirk. Let's just try and get audio and video working. Obviously video's working, but only at 640 by 480 resolution, so... Right, let's open this, and let's try I'll try this first. So I believe this is the chipset driver. Accept. Hopefully this will work. But I don't know. Alright, wow, that is a... oh, do you want to disable the installation of... Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yep. Alright, so it's got... Oh, it has got... It does have audio, okay, but no video, but that's fine, because that's a separate one. So, let's just see what this does. So after this, we should have more drivers. Oh, please insert Windows 98 CD-ROM. Okay. Let's continue. Right, so now, putting in the totally official Windows 98 one. While that's reading, I will just go into Control Panel and look at devices. What is in system in it? Yeah, you can literally see internet connection sharing is missing, and so is that. And oh wow, all sorts of drivers missing, but will this work? There we go. Okay. Right, so it's installing the audio driver now. I think while it's doing this, I will just take out the audio jack from the sound card and plug it into the built-in onboard audio jack. Right, yes, restart. Honestly, I know I've barely really done much in this video so far, but I've been kind of enjoying this, just doing, well, installing Windows 98 on an actual PC. So, will we hear sound? Get ready. This will either be extremely underwhelming or amazing. Oh. Let's turn that down right now. That was vibrating the table. Jesus Christ. Right, close. Alright, well, the audio is working, at least. Oh, this is the perfect time to actually... I'll go into here, and then... Oh, so nice having sound. This is great, actually. Media. And then, yeah. That sounds beautiful. That was so quiet, what? Okay. Oh yes, the ta-da. Okay, why is the MIDI so loud and then everything else is so quiet? Max volume. Perfect, well, not quite perfect. Kind of cuts off, but okay. Well, yeah, audio's working just about fine. There's some slight glitches I noticed, but it's fine. It's all good. Now, well, let's just check out what drivers are missing now. So, yeah, there's a lot less missing, but I still need to get the video sorted, so might as well get on with that. Putting in the driver CD again. There we go. Right, now the video, which is, I think it's this. Let's try this. Display drivers, okay. Don't know if this is going to work, but let's try it. Yeah, these drivers should help make the, well, if this driver works, then, well, we'll be able to have proper video without things looking like, well, that. Yeah. Right. Oh, that was quick. Okay, let's restart. It's taking considerably longer to boot with these drivers installed, but that's okay. That's better. We've got a much deeper teal now, and a different resolution, which is 800 by 600, 75 Hertz. Okay. Right. So now we've got video and audio. Oh, it's actually found... Oh, is this going to work? Not quite sure. That's fine. Not too bothered about the monitor drivers, as long as it's showing something on the screen. Ah, yeah, look at that. That looks considerably better than what we were looking at before. Yeah, let's close that. Yeah, NVIDIA GeForce 2 integrated GPU with Sync Master, so that's great. It's actually picking that up. I will just select this. Oh, we've actually got a dedicated tab. Nice. DirectX 6.1. Beautiful. Let's just... Oh wow, I can do native res and everything. Let's try it. Nice. This looks great, actually. Nice and sharp. Although, I'm not going to keep it at this resolution because clearly it doesn't really come up very well on camera. And you can see how tiny everything is. It looks fine in person, but on camera, not too great. So, I will just put it to 800 by 600, just so everything comes up clearly on camera. There we go. Much better. That's basically what it was at before, but now that we've got proper drivers installed for video and audio, I am just going to put in the Windows 98 CD again and just check out the cool video clips. I mean, why not? I'm actually surprised how stable this has been as well. I mean, I guess Windows 98 would have been like a 5-year-old operating system by the time this PC came out, but like, tech was moving quite fast back then, so yeah, now that this Windows 98 CD's in, let's just open a completely random clip. Let's open, phone, yeah. Does it play? Oh my god. What? Okay, it's playing the video very fast for some reason. What the hell? What if I put it like this? No, look how fast it's playing. What the bloody hell is going on? And let's try it again. For some reason the videos just play really fast. Okay. What about this? I think these are higher quality ones, but... Oh, this is playing fine. Okay. Yeah, now it's playing okay. Alright. Oh wait, hang on. It's glitching a little bit, but it's playing. Okay. Let's try phone again. No, it just plays really fast. What? Does it do that with any of these? Keyboard. And this one doesn't even want to play at all. In fact, opening this video's frozen Windows 98 complete. Never mind, okay, it's unfroze. Well, Windows 98 is proving to be a bit weird. Doesn't seem to want to open keyboard.mpeg. Oh wait. Okay, so MPEG files just play really fast. Same, honestly. So AVI files, they play fine?
Now appearing for the first time on your PC, Barney. It's good to see you.
Yeah, so AVI files play fine. There's only like 3 AVI files, so this is all I'm able to watch. But yeah, again, anything that's an MPEG file just plays like this. What is this? Oh my god. People would have genuinely used this over 25 years ago. And that was a 1-minute video playing in about 15 seconds. But yeah, now at least, yeah, if we look at... Oh yeah, we can see 990 megabytes of RAM and the AMD Athlon, yeah. Although, why is it now appearing as Windows Me? Is this one of the drivers we installed? Does it change the name of Windows somehow? Like, how does that work? Oh well, we're still missing some drivers, but screw it, it doesn't matter. Windows 98 is running. Think about it, I haven't even tried the games in Windows 98 yet. Like Minesweeper. Yeah. That's a thing. It doesn't have sound. Oh. I guess sound was only added to Windows XP. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really great with Minesweeper. I kind of understand it, but I'm... well done. 13 seconds gone. Yeah, I know the number means, well, there's one mine in, well, one of the squares surrounding it. Oh, there's 4. Okay. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm quite bad at this. I don't think I've ever actually completed a Minesweeper round. And that's another one. Damn it! Oh, okay. Oh. Why did I do that? Okay, let's forget about Minesweeper for now. Could try Solitaire, I guess. Not very good at Solitaire. Don't exactly know my way around it, but I need a 2. Is there a 2 anywhere? There is. However, I'll wait. Oh, but that's the wrong 2, damn it. Although I could put a 6 there. Okay. I'm going to close this for now because I've been playing this for over a minute. Let's just close this before I get carried away. Let's actually try out a PC game this time. So here, I've got a copy of Blast Through, which does say that it supports Windows 95 and 98, so just get the disc out. Just get this into the CD. Well, have to move the mouse for it to actually eject. That's really weird, but whatever. Let's take out the Windows 98 disc and put in the Blast Through disc. And this is just, I don't know if I've ever shown this game on the channel before, but this is just a 2D Breakout clone, pretty much. But it's just a bit of fun, and I remember playing it years ago from an eGames disc. Yeah, let's just install. It won't take too long, I don't think. Making start menu items. There it is, Blast Through, and the instructions. Lovely. Yeah, go on. Don't even know if this has DirectX 5, so yeah, let's install Galaxy Online, why not? Because that's totally usable 26 years later. I think this is a 1998 game. Yeah, 1998. Extreme Games. Wow. And that's done. Okay. Oh my god, here's the README. Okay. There's Windows 98 right there, which is appropriate. So yeah, simply use your mouse to move the paddle back and forth across the bottom. You must keep the ball bouncing. You move on to the next level when all the blocks are removed, etc. It's just Breakout, but on Windows 98. So, okay, so it's added a shortcut for Galaxy Online, but not Blast Through itself. That's interesting. This is just not going to work because basically I don't have this set up on the network at all, so this is just going to get stuck. So let's not bother with that. I will add this to the desktop. There we go. Now let's run the game. Nice. Okay, let's do single play. Oh. That is certainly a MIDI file if I've ever heard one. What? Why is it just playing one note? What's happened? Oh. Okay, it's back. What the f... Wow, Windows 98 is strange. Jeez. Oh. It could be because of this PC, to be fair. I don't know. Yeah, this is working fine, evidently. Apart from the weird sound glitch that happened just a minute ago, but whatever. Right, come on, there we go, that's level 1. God. This music is awful, help me. I've been having a lot of fun with Windows 98 though. It's been pretty interesting. Been a bit strange, but like, it could be a lot worse. It could have just blue screened and not worked at all. But I've been able to install it and get all the drivers. And the slightly sad thing is, well, it's not really going to last because, well, I'm going to be installing an operating system, like a different one soon. So, yeah. God, this music, man. Yes. Oh my god. Yes, get the rockets. Come on, come on, come on. Get the last block. There we go. That's certainly music if I've ever heard it. Okay. Well, it's slightly better music than what was playing before, so that's something. I think I'm just about done here. Let's exit. Oh. That was an accident. Alright, yeah, let's exit properly. And now the audio's gone entirely. Okay. Alright. Well, that was Blast Through. I think, you know what, I'll try one more game that is 3D, like fully 3D. It's not that amazing or anything, but it's at least something lightweight to try. This is Airzonix from 2001, I believe. And this is basically a fully 3D game based on Zonix, which is from the 80s. I think I've briefly shown it in previous videos, but I've not really talked about it much. It's just one of those games that's kind of obscure and nobody else seems to know about. Get it in, well, wiggle the mouse and then let it eject. Let's take this Blast Through disc out. put in the AirZonix disk, and then, yeah, install the game. Yeah, the installer's just open straight away. Yes, it needs 10 megabytes, wow. Yeah, it's not really that much, is it? Oh, I left an alarm set, whoops. Right, install. Yeah, there we go. This also has a readme. Oh my god. Oh, it's literally, this is the first time Internet Explorer showed up, thinking about it. Internet Explorer 5 from 1999. I have forgot to mention this whole time, this is Windows 98 2nd edition, so it's a bit updated compared to the, well, the original version of it. But yeah, let's open it. Oh yeah, of course, DirectX 7. Whoops. Well, there could be a DirectX 7 installer on, like, a different game I've got. Just open this. Oh, this has DirectX 8. Okay, let's do that. That might work. Okay, DirectX setup needs to restart. Yep, let's do that. Honestly, yeah, the last couple of hours I've actually really enjoyed installing and using Windows 98 on here. I think this is a great operating system to start this video. I say that, and the video is probably like 20-25 minutes in already. Wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure this video will easily be like an hour long. I imagine the later operating systems I'm not going to try as extensively because, well, everything after this, it's not really going to be supported properly by the system, I imagine. Looks like DirectX 8 has at least installed. So let's open the game and... perfect. What settings have we got then? So, yeah, 640 by 480. Let's just start the game and see what happens. And there it is, it's running. Yeah, let's try hard difficulty. Oh yeah, this one has the slicer. Oh god. Yeah, it's a little bit choppy, unlike when I'm using Windows XP, but it's still perfectly playable. I imagine the reason why it's choppy could just be because of the drivers I'm using. Maybe they're not quite updated, or it's also because this is Windows 98. And obviously this PC is designed for XP, so... Oh, I'm at 99%, damn it. Oh, now it's going down because of the bloody... Come on. Literally on 99. Come on. Please, let me finish the level. Come on. There we go. Seems to run just fine. I'm going to quit for now. I think that's about it for Windows 98. That was actually a lot of fun. Just this short while of messing around. Sound and video is working. And I got a couple of games working. Like, this is literally... It's worked mostly just fine. And it's actually been a lot of fun. This is my first experience with Windows 98 on actual hardware. And again, I've used it in a virtual machine before, like numerous times, but on real hardware, yeah, it's quite fun. I've realised I could have set a wallpaper the whole time. Is it clouds? This is a good one. If I stretch it. Yeah, I should have set that the whole time. That's from Windows 95, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's the same. Oh yeah, there's this as well. I think that originates from 3.1. Oh, and there's also, yeah. There's of course the blue active desktop Windows 98 wallpaper. Well, it's a bit too late now, because I'm pretty much done with this, but this is genuinely, I've enjoyed this, messing around with Windows 98. And the rest of the operating systems, well, I was hoping to use this USB stick and boot off this, like using Ventoy. That's the software I installed on it earlier today. And also all those ISOs with the different operating systems, but considering this PC can't boot from USB, that's going to be a bit difficult. I might actually have to make CDs for each individual operating system. That's a bit of a pain in the arse, but oh well. I think what I'll do is, I'll just shut this down. There we go. Yeah, I'll plug this USB drive into a front USB port on the PC, and I'll try going to the boot menu and booting from it. Let's see what it does. Maybe it'll be different with this one. I doubt it. Yes, I've had to resort to using DVD media. There's Lyrics Lite, there's Upside Down Windows 8 Developer Preview. I'm actually going to be trying this right now, but I guess I can give you quick look. So Linux Lite, Haiku OS, Android x86, that would be interesting if it works, Ubuntu 10.04, and Q4 OS. Those are all the operating systems I'm going to try. Yeah, I had to resort to using this 20-year-old sealed spindle of 25 DVDs, but I mean, they were designed to be used after all, so there we go. Yeah, to begin with, from these few operating systems that I've chosen, let's do Windows 8 Developer Preview first. Let's turn on the PC and put the disk in the DVD drive and see if it'll even boot. I mean, hopefully it'll be a better result than when trying to boot from USB, where, well, Plot Boot Manager didn't work and the PC itself refused to boot from any USB sticks at all without any problems. So, let's see what happens here. Nice focus as well, Jesus. And let's put in the, well, hang on, F8 to select boot device. Let's put in the Windows 8 Developer Preview disk and see if it'll install, or at least boot. Okay, select CD-ROM, or DVD in this case. Yeah, go on. Please stay focused, camera. Come on. Come on, focus, focus. There we go. No. Well, it's loading files at least. Let's see if it gets past this stage. Oh wow, it's actually loading. That's weird, seeing the Windows 8 style boot screen on a 2003 computer. Wow. Well, it started, but I need to exit. I need to exit straight away and go back into the BIOS and change the date because I totally forgot I needed to do that. F2, yeah. Oh, why is this off center now? Let's fix that. There we go. And now, yeah, if I just put this back to, there we go. Now it thinks it's Wednesday back in 2011. That's good. Save and exit. Now, we'll let it boot from the CD or DVD. Right, now I've got to wait another couple of minutes. And here we are. Okay, we're back in the setup again. Let's set to the UK because I'm British. Install. And yeah, I'll just end up wiping the Windows 98 install from yesterday. What resolution are we at right now? I'm guessing 480p. Oh, 800 by 600. And it actually loaded next part setup pretty quick, much faster than Windows 7. Let's read the terms. Yeah, I accept, obviously. Custom. And then, yeah, let's just... Windows cannot be installed. Must be formatted. Well, let's just delete this. And let's make a new partition. Let's just make this 40 gigabytes because I don't really need to allocate everything. Yeah, that's fine. Go on. And now... Oh yeah, that's okay, do that. There we go. And now... There we go. Now we can continue. Apart from the background being just a solid blue, this is basically just the Windows 7 setup. If this does boot, then you'll see it kind of looks like a hybrid of Windows 7 and Windows 8, which makes sense. It will take a while to expand files. It's usually the bit that takes the longest, I think. But I'll wait patiently. Well, this might be the final restart before it boots. Yeah, don't need to boot from the CD, obviously, so I'll just wait. Okay. I think it's only been 10 minutes since I started the setup, and now we're pretty much at the last stage. Okay. Still preparing. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh wow, that's laggy. Okay. Give your PC a name. Let's just call it... okay. Let's just call it that. Settings. You can get through some basics quickly by choosing these express settings. I think I'll customize because, yeah, don't really need any of that. This is surreal seeing Windows 8 on here. Let's just do Ask Later. I could leave this on, I guess. Don't need that. Smart screen. I guess, if you want. No, don't send info. No. Let's not do any of this. Oh, okay, that has to be on, because of course it's a developer preview. Yeah, let's just turn everything we can off. No. Log on. Make sure you remember your password. If you forget, we'll show you the hint. I'll just put Jake, password, nothing. Don't need to put anything. There we go. Very laggy, but this is pretty cool actually, seeing Windows 8 on here. It's not going to work very well. I mean, that's part of the fun of this, just experimenting to see what we can do in this old PC. Okay, is it going to restart again? Oh no, it's booting up. Okay, nice. And now we wait. Well, it's been a couple of minutes and it's still not loaded. Can I move the mouse? Oh, I moved the mouse and it finished. Okay, that's good. So we're nearly there, hopefully. The hard drive light is flickering. Right, it's definitely doing something. Oh, hang on. Something's just come up. Hang on, is that Aeroglass? It's actually running Aeroglass. Oh my, wow, okay. How is it doing this? It's not supposed to be able to do that. Oh my god, wow. The lag. Well, here we are, the Windows 8, the brilliant Windows 8 start menu that everyone loves. Because for some reason Microsoft they chose to put this on not just tablets or phones, but also all desktops and laptops, even those without touchscreen. Don't know why, but anyway. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, that is not the smoothest, but we go on the desktop. There's probably no graphics drivers. If I install those, it might improve the performance a bit, if I'm even able to install them. Yeah, you can see it literally is a hybrid of Windows 7 and Windows 8. Like, this just looks like Windows 7. Then you've got the Metro style start button there. This is actually before they had the new logo that well, I would say we have today, but actually we lost it in 2021 with Windows 11, which is another operating system that I know everyone loves. Anyway, Windows Explorer. So it's running, barely. And yeah, you can see it thinks it's 2011. This looks like Microsoft Word 2010. Something I used to use years ago. Is this genuine Windows? No, it isn't, but we don't talk about that. It's literally running Aeroglass. That's quite mad. Although this they didn't actually have Aeroglass on Windows 8. They ditched it and made it look more boring. Anyway, yeah, it's a bit weird. They've got like sharp corners mixed in with round corners on buttons and stuff. Bit strange, but I mean, again, this is a developer preview, so it's a beta. Well, let's see what drivers we're missing. Oh my gosh. I wonder if there's a way I can set it to the classic theme for the time being. Windows Extended. Okay. Oh, Windows Basic. Does that work? Is that like the Windows 7 basic theme? Oh, this is... Oh, okay, this just looks like a preview of what Windows 8 actually shipped with. Or Windows Server 2012. I think that also had this. There's no actual classic theme here. Can't believe it was running Aeroglass like that though. It's quite insane. But, yeah, let's go in... Wow. Wait, I should open the task manager. Oh, okay, the RAM's actually doing alright. 37%. That's actually quite good. 0.4 gigabytes of 1 whole gigabyte that we've got. The CPU right now is actually doing alright as well. I mean, it did spike when we first opened Task Manager, but you will see, if I minimize this, yeah, the CPU jumps up to 100. Basically any kind of animation just slows everything down. Right, let's go in Control Panel. I'll need to turn off all the animations for now, I think. Okay, Control Panel. Oh man. Okay. Oh wow, the resolution's so low I can't even... Okay. Yeah, let's go to the desktop control panel. I've barely used Windows 8 in my life. I've used it in a virtual machine in the past, but Can't actually recall the last time I used it on an actual machine. Yeah, device manager, there it is. Yeah, we're missing, so that, audio, just all sorts of stuff. And yeah, that right now is set to Microsoft Basic Display Adapter, which is, well, that's why we're getting this awful performance. Yeah, literally dated 2006, that goes back to Vista. Wow. We'll also need to go into System, need to go into Advanced System Settings and just, yeah, let's just adjust for best performance. Think that'll be a bit better? Oh yeah, that's way better actually. Oh yeah, see, much better. Even dragging windows around still tanks the performance, but for now, that's okay. Just put this here so we can see. If I open this, start menu. Oh, I accidentally opened whatever that is. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's still extremely laggy, but this is somewhat usable now. This might be a silly idea, but let's put in this USB wireless adapter. Just put it in a front port here. Yeah, it's recognized, but we'll need a driver disc by the looks of it. There it is. Okay. Let's put it in the disk drive. We'll have to take out the Windows 8 Developer Preview disk, and then, yeah, here it is. Get it in, and let's just open the disk. Auto run, yeah. I'm just going to tidy this mess on my table. Oh yeah, there we go, begin. I wonder if it'll blue screen the system, because it seems to do that often when I try to install it on Windows XP. It didn't do it when I installed Windows 7. It looks like this is installed. And yeah, now I can connect to Wi-Fi. Awesome. Yeah, there's a billion Wi-Fi networks showing up. Just enter the security key. Don't enable sharing or connect to devices. Connecting. Oh, unable to connect. Oh. Did I enter it wrong, maybe? Maybe I'll enable that then. Okay, so I had to enable sharing. We are now on the network. So that means I can go into Internet Explorer and, oh, this is Internet Explorer 11, I believe. I was trying to open some pages that aren't working. So yeah, let's type google.co.uk in big capital letters. Okay, apparently Google was too much for it to handle. It does say certificate error. Oh dear. Alright, let's just close Internet Explorer then, that clearly doesn't work. Well, I do have other things I can try. I'm not going to do Legacy Update. There's no point because it's a beta. But I can try Snappy Driver Installer. So I'm going to get my USB drive. And yeah, here it is. This is the one that I always use. Just for random software and stuff. Choose what to do with storage devices. Yeah, just open Snappy Driver Installer Origin, and then the zip folder. Then just extract all. Let's put it in, documents, and then let's call it, SDIO. Oh. There we go. Yeah, this is the first time this copy window appeared in Windows 8, I believe. Let's run SDIO. I am just going to close these background windows because we don't need them. And yeah, here we go. So yeah, let's just accept. Yeah, download indexes, and then we wait for this. Has it detected the USB card? Oh, it has. Well, that's good, because then I can plug the Wi-Fi adapter into that. Into the USB 2.0 card, and then it could download all the drivers faster. Okay, I'll do that real quick then, might as well. Okay, it doesn't actually let me eject the Wi-Fi adapter, that's interesting. Maybe if I close everything... Nah, it's not actually letting me eject that. Alright, well, Let's just shut Windows down. How do I shut down? And why is this menu so massive? Oh, do I have to... Wow, that is... Okay, again, a lot of reasons why people don't like Windows 8. Seems to be shutting down quite fast though. The computer's still on, but oh, now it's off. Oh, that's good. Right, so I'm going to unplug the USB wireless adapter and plug it into a rear port. Let's just get it in to the USB card at the back. Now that's in. There's a stupid antenna sticking out the side of the PC now at the back, but whatever. As long as we're able to connect to the network. I will also just eject the driver CD since, well, this doesn't need to be in anymore. And now, yeah, it's just booting straight into Windows 8. Nice. Okay. And quite quickly as well. Wow. Oh yeah, here's the lock screen, which we haven't seen yet. Okay. Let's just open Snappy Driver Installer. And yeah, maybe it'll download a bit faster, and I won't have to worry about going over to my main PC and downloading the drivers in a different way. I'm not too worried about the PCI sound card. I have got the speakers plugged into the built-in like audio on the computer, so yeah, let's just get this, and this. And is this the right... If I recall correctly, yeah. The 2006 driver was very unstable in Windows 7, and it caused blue screens whenever I did anything. But the 2005 driver worked fine, so I think I'll try that here. Let's do that. Okay, it needs to download nearly 2 gigabytes. I'll be back when it's done, I guess. Alright, just about done after, yeah, half an hour. Now it's going to install, so I'll just wait a minute and see what it does. Oh, it failed, okay. But the audio is installing straight away, and now it's just gone there for some reason. There we go. Do we have sound at all? Oh, that's a good sign. No, what do you mean detecting problems? It's there. Anything? Wow, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I'm hearing stuff. It's just, it's somehow crashed or something. Yeah. So there's the audio working. Great. Now it's installing the video driver. Moment of truth. Will it work? Oh, no. Got a different error with this one. It could just be because the driver is just too old. Well, I'm just going to try these both again. Okay, well, it's successfully installed this at the very least. Well, what's it going to do with this? Is it going to crash out again? No, it failed again. I think I'll just forget about that then. It's a shame I can't get it to work. But, okay, I can increase the resolution, but it's probably going to be even worse to use now. No. Yeah, that's quite bad. It says note space. Was that in Windows 8? Oh, okay, this is like... Is this even a Microsoft app? Is it going to try and download something from the internet? Or is it going to do nothing? That's always fun. Let's open the task manager. Yeah, it's just stuck like this now. Let's Alt-Tab. Yeah. I'll do Alt-F4, does that even work? Oh, you know what? Control-Delete. Okay, so I've had to log off and log back in to be able to get back to the desktop. Wow. Go on, log in. Yeah, I don't really think there's a whole lot else you can do here. Is there an option to view all apps? Or is this it? Like, is this all we have? I highly doubt most of this is even included and would even run. Like, this probably relies on like downloading from the internet to even run, so well, this is it. If I open the store, that's not going to work either, is it? Oh yeah, coming soon, not available in developer preview. Well, I think this is going to be it for Windows 8. That was certainly interesting. I mean, it does run, clearly. We were able to get most of the necessary drivers working apart from video. There's not really a whole lot else I can do with it. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't do much else with Windows 8 Developer Preview, especially with all the issues with video drivers. So for now, this is the end of part 1. To those of you who have watched to the end, thank you so much for watching, and I should also thank you all for getting this channel well beyond 1,000 subscribers. I would not be making content without your support. Look out for part 2 to this series, where I try out some Linux distros that some of you previously suggested. I hope you're excited to see my adventures. See you next time.